Well, let me see. I would say I feel charmed. Violets, a delicate perfume, a caress, like the summer night. Slow dancing on rough floorboards. It's warm. Cicadas. My uncle's pipe smoke through the screen door. The early evening beyond, and now I'm emerging from darkness, or a deep, deep blue, into a majestic space. Gentle curves, mysterious ancient stones like Morocco. And looking down toward the floor, no, the grass, no, all the way to the earth. Soil, cool in my palm, volcanic. Something stirring, looking up and up and up. Redwoods, striving, ambition, purpose, tall, grand, like trying to catch sunlight in a box. Rosie running toward me through the sagebrush. No, not Rosie. It was Scout. Good old Scout. Rosie was the worst. Winding my way above the fog line, and then the ocean. Vast. You have to pull over to take in a good view. Feel the impact of it. Like you're diving into a cool lake, surfacing, wiping clear water from my eyes. Satisfied. Returning to the shore, to the company of good friends. Anyway, that's what I get from it.
Wow.
Really? I was just thinking dark chocolate and cherry.
And you've got to tell me, how do you get all of that into the bottle?
I think it's so beautiful. The torch of the marathon begins in the vineyard with Jesus and his crew. It's not the same every year. There's always a story that relates to Mother Nature and what she's brought to the growing season each year.
When you pull back and you study great wine from around the world, the great sites have very distinct type of geology. They also have areas which allow them to best handle any of the tough viticultural conditions that you may get in that year. When you look at Napa Valley as a whole, we have the greatest diversity of soils of any fine wine growing region on planet Earth. So when we look at the sites that we get to work with on a daily basis, we have Cariad, and imagine essentially an old riverbed that got uplifted. And it's gonna give you a wine which you'll always feel that gravelly texture upon your palate. And for me, Cariad is a sphere and it's purple. Dixon Hill is always very special because it is such a great historic site. I mean, originally planted in 1860, but it has this serenity, this calmness, this wonderful laciness and charm to it. We have number 9 estate. So imagine this very tall, powerful, rugged site because it is carved out of the side of a hill. The rock gives you this stoniness and this structure and this power, like a skyscraper. And then this beautiful red tinged clay that's loaded full of iron gives you more of the enveloping texture that you get with that wine. So when you take the scientific element, the soulful feeling of growing something, and the craft of constantly striving to make it better, combined with our ideas of making wines of perfume, freshness, and minerality, that's where we believe the real magic happens.
Every vintage has its own singular personality,
And so it enables us to try and manage the hand we're dealt.
I can watch how amazing it is for everyone to just care so much about each component of what they need to do. And it's just like a little symphony, and it's all happening at the same time. I think at the end of the day, it's the people that really distinguish what we do.
The fact that we have such a strong team makes those challenges often not challenges at all, but opportunities.
I think we all admire one another for what each one of us brings to the table.
It's not just one thing, it's a whole show.
It's this like crazy romantic idea of a job, and at the end of the day you end up with this thing that you can share with people, which is one of the coolest things about winemaking.
It's hands-on, blood, sweat, and tears.
It's really important to me that people are the foundation of how we make the wines. We make it with our hands.
What we do here essentially is we bring people together over a bottle of wine and create a lasting memory for them.